I was speaking with somebody the other day, and we were talking about the concept of thought leadership and thought leaders in general. And they said, well, I never really thought of myself as a thought leader. And I said, well, most people don't. It's not to say that thought leaders are something that we aspire to be intentionally or even a career aspiration. But thought leadership is one of those things that helps us to see the world differently. And I think we need to start thinking about being thought leaders with more intention and to not be embarrassed by the topic or by that title, because that's what happens. It's like, oh, it feels ego driven, or I don't have the credibility to be a thought leader. And if we take the need for all of these layers of training and all of these layers of ego away from the term thought leader, it helps us to see that we can be a thought leader within different groups. You may not be a thought leader for all of humanity, and that's okay. Look, few of us ever will be. There are some incredible people out there, and maybe you are leading your industry, but others of you are doing incredible work in your community, and you're impacting people in ways that maybe you're not giving yourself credit for. Your thinking has maybe changed the way your community operates or the things that you choose to focus on as a community. That makes you a thought leader in that community. Maybe even others of you are impacting your family in ways that are changing the dynamics of your family, your lineage. And you are breaking traditions or breaking trauma bonds that are creating new ways for the rest of your family to show up. Well, you're a thought leader in your family. And what I'm trying to get across is that the word or the words thought leader really can apply in many, many different ways. Because what a thought leader is someone who looks at the world through new eyes, helps us to see things differently, gives us the solid research and foundation behind why we should see things differently, and then lives to that themselves. But what they also do is that they recognize that they are not the be-all and end-all. They are not the authority on that, that the authority continues to grow as the topic grows. And so they're willing to learn, they're willing to be open, they're willing to hear other ideas and incorporate that into the thought leadership they're putting out into their family, their community, their industry, or maybe the entire world. So thought leaders are required in our world because they do inspire us. And each one of us has the capacity to be a thought leader somewhere in our world. And when we take ego out of that and we recognize that thought leadership is service at the highest level, we are serving those who we care about. We are serving industries that we want to see expanded or extended. Thought leadership becomes a responsibility and not an honor. And so that's what I want you to think about when you think about thought leadership, and think about yourself and how you can contribute or become a thought leader somewhere in your life. We do lots of work with thought leaders because I see so many experts and change makers getting so entrenched in the work they do that they forget to tell anyone about that work. And without us knowing the work that they're doing, we can't help them and they can't help us see the world differently. And we all need that today. So step into your thought leadership. Don't be afraid. And, I'm not saying that you have to go around putting a little TL behind your name, but what I am saying is that when you see yourself as a thought leader, the world sees itself differently. I hope this has been helpful. And I'm always here if you want to talk about that a little bit further. Go ahead, click on the link below and book a meeting with me. I would love to chat about your thought leadership.